not be fully permeable. Be selective permeable. Be selective permeable. Don't allow everything to come into you.
Mwite kafe Yesu chibusa owe. Mwite kafe Yesu chibusa owe. Vitua sakami kwa na mashusho. Mwite Yesu ekwali na mwifi tufya mone kokushupa. Yesu ena ekwali. Mwite Yesu chiusa owe. Muzansana kumalanda Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko. Mwite Yesu chiusa owe. Muzansana kumalanda Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko. Monamu katika muchipingo vyoa sungira wakwe. Karai minine muchishika vadise na minwe ose. Samizina kukuwa muyo ama vyapitiremo. Yosefu eno na Danieli lesa alilalilile. Mwite Yesu chiusa owe. Muzansana kumalanda Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko. Mwite Yesu chiusa owe. Muzansana kumalanda Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko. Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko. Nambucha shupa tafilwana kalya. Yesu ena ewasuko.
The title of my sharing says, it is Jesus you need. Your attention to the book of John, chapter 21, reading from verse 3 to 6, then we will jump to verse 9. And I am reading using Standard Version English Bible. I start from verse 3. Simon Peter said to them, I am going fishing. They said to him, we will go with you. They went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. Verse 4. Just as day was breaking, Jesus stood on the shore. Yet the disciples did not know that it was Jesus. Verse 5. Jesus said to them, "Children, do you have any fish?" They answered him, "No." Verse 6, he said to them, "Cast the net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some." So they cast it. And now they were not able to haul it in because of the quantity of fish. Jump to verse 9. When they got out on land, they saw a charcoal fire in place, with fish laid out on it, and bread. Verse 3 talks about Peter telling his fellow followers to say, "I'm going fishing." And Peter is saying so after the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Remember, Peter was called by Jesus to work for him, to stop fishing. Now, after the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, Peter says, since our master, since Jesus has been crucified, is not with us, I am going back fishing. Are you getting that? Peter says, I am going back fishing. And what is more interesting here, the list of the 6 followers, it says, will go with you. One person says, I am going fishing. Then the list says, thank you for that idea. We are going with you. Take time to analyze. Don't be fully permeable. Be selective or permeable. Be selective, permeable. Don't allow everything to come into you. You see now the vanity of this world. Even in the hands of the diligent, often it turns empty. You might be in your ways of your duty and yet not prosper. You must know that. Even if you have a distinction, don't try to kill yourself when you are left out. You can have your distinction and yet no name there. Terms of Zambia. No name. You have the distinction. No name. Terms of Zambia. You look here, there are merits here, credits here. Now why credits, but we have a distinction and no name here? That's the vanity of the world. Verse 4. Verse 4 says, Jesus, when the morning came, he stood on the shore. If we try to annex here, your cognitive and my IQ, we are going to know to say, Jesus stood on the shore. He did not come, the Bible says, he stood on the shore. It is not saying when the morning came, then Jesus came to the shore. He stood on the shore. During the night, maybe he was covered by the night. But when the morning came, then Jesus was seen standing on the shore. This tells me to say, when the 7 disciples were struggling, trying all the means to come up maybe with a single fish, Jesus was watching them. When you are going through hard times, you are not alone. You are not on your own. Jesus is on the shore looking at you, how you are struggling, how you are trying. In verse 6 he said, cast your what? Cast your what? Your net where? To the right side of your boat, and you may what? You may catch. Now when you think of it, cast your net to the right side of the boat, and you may catch. And they did that, immediately they caught. Now are you telling me that the whole night, look at the night, the whole night Peter and his 7 followers, they did not try the right side of the boat? Are you telling me that? The whole night Peter and his friends, they did not try the right side of the boat? They caught. So this tells us to say, Simon Peter and his friends, fellow followers, what they needed is Jesus Christ. Because without what they needed is Jesus. What they needed is Jesus. Because without Jesus, they failed. But when he says, cast the net to the right side of the boat, they caught. They tried the whole night, the left side, the right side, to the front, to the back. They tried, but they caught nothing. That's the Bible recording. They caught nothing. But when the one they needed, the Jesus they needed came in the morning and just said, cast your net to the right side of your boat. So when you are going through hard times, when you are going through hardships, when you are going through troubles, just come back to Jesus. Call upon Jesus. When you call him, he is ready for you. Think about it. Think about it critically in all angles. Think about it. It is Jesus. You have tried 100%. You have tried with all your powers, within your Titanic. You have tried, but you have failed. The reason why you are failing is because you don't have Jesus. The reason why Simon Peter and 7 followers were failing is because they had no Jesus. So when things are going sour, they are going to get and waste, just come to Jesus so that it becomes honey. Just come to Jesus so that it becomes butter.